Hello Raindrops, welcome to Governminute, Minutes That Matter. I'm Mr. A, reminding you to do those big three things: like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and click on that notification bell so you know when our videos come out. As always, this video is dedicated to the glory of God who blessed this land. Today I want to talk to you about three systems of government that we should be familiar with. Systems of government is how the government gets its power, how the government is set up. And there's three systems we want to talk about. The first one is a unitary government. U-N-I, not you and I. U-N-I, unitary government. That means it's one government that takes care of everything from the pothole in front of your house to national defense. One government to take care of everything that government takes care of. The second one we want to talk about is a Confederate government. Now, a Confederate government is an alliance of independent states that expressly delegates limited powers to a national or a central government. So, have we had any confederations in our history? Oh, wait. Okay, I know you all came up with one. The Confederate States of America, right? The Confederate States of America, the South during the Civil War. The Confederate States of America thought that the United States government, the national government, was becoming too oppressive and too tyrannical. And so when they set up their country, when they set up their system, they came up with a confederation, the Confederate States of America. And what it did was all the states that were involved gave very limited powers to a central government. Very limited and very clear powers to a central government, and that's it. I bet you didn't know we had another confederation in our history. After our 13 colonies declared independence and won their independence, there were 13, in effect, there were 13 separate nations. These were 13 separate nations with their own currencies. They were taxing each other's goods, coming up with trade deals with other nations. You had 13 separate nations who came together to give a central government some limited, and very precise powers. It was our first attempt at some sort of national government. It was called the Articles of Confederation. The Articles of Confederation was our first true national government, but it was based on the idea that the strong central government wasn't going to take place. They felt like they just fought a war against a strong central government, so they wanted to make sure this didn't happen again. So the 13 nations, the 13 states, set up the Articles of Confederation, which was very, very limited. In fact, so limited it could not solve the nation's problems, and we'll talk more about that pretty soon. So we've had two confederations in our nation's history since we declared independence: the Articles of Confederation and the Confederate States of America. The last system of government I want to talk about is called federalism. That is what we have now set up under the Constitution, and the definition is the division of power between a central government and several regional governments. We call our regions states. Some places call them provinces, etc. But that is what we have, whereby the national government takes care of certain things and state government takes care of others. Okay, and we'll talk more about that when we get to the Constitution. But those are the three systems of government: unitary, one government for everything; a confederation, which is a very, very limited government that individual states band together and give a central government certain very defined powers; and the system we have now, which is federalism, the division of power between a central government and several regional governments. We call ours states. Thanks again for joining us today. I hope you paid attention, because there will be a test at the next election. This is Mr. A, reminding you that we, the people, are the government. We'll see you next time.